72-year-old Walter Brooks still woke up at 5 a.m. every morning. Old habits. He folded his blanket with military precision, straightened the photo of his late wife Gloria, and whispered, "Still marching, baby." Walter had served 2 tours overseas. Bronze Star, Purple Heart. But in his small Georgia town, folks mostly knew him as the quiet old man who helped fix bikes for neighborhood kids. That afternoon, Walter stopped at a gas station to buy coffee and medicine for his diabetes. As he stood near the counter, a white woman suddenly shouted, "My wallet! Somebody took my wallet." The store went silent. Her eyes landed on Walter. "It was him," she snapped. "He was standing too close." Walter blinked. "Ma'am, I didn't take anything." The manager crossed his arms. "Sir, maybe just empty your pockets." Walter stiffened. "I fought for this country. I ain't emptying nothing," because somebody pointed a finger. Someone had already called the sheriff. Minutes later, Sheriff Dale Mercer stormed inside. Tall, loud, angry. Well, Mercer sneered. "Guess we know who fits the description." Walter frowned. Description of what? Trouble. A teenager near the chips aisle quietly started recording. Walter kept calm. "Officer, check the cameras." But Mercer grabbed Walter's arm. "You people always got an excuse." The store froze. Walter's jaw tightened. "You people," he repeated softly. Before anyone could react, Mercer shoved Walter against the counter and slapped handcuffs on him. Then something unexpected happened. As Walter stumbled, an old military medal slipped from his jacket pocket onto the floor. The entire gas station went quiet. Mercer looked down, but instead of stopping, he kicked it aside. Walter sat in a holding cell, staring at the bruises forming on his wrist. For the first time in years, shame crept back into his chest. Not because of the cuffs, because of the memory. Another officer, another wall, another moment where being black made him guilty first. At home, Walter's daughter Renee nearly dropped her phone when she saw the viral video. The comments exploded online. "He's a veteran. Sheriff crossed the line. Justice for Mr. Brooks." But the town split fast. Some defended Mercer. Sheriff's just doing his job. Others were furious. Renee stormed to the station with lawyer Camille Turner. "He served this country," Renee shouted. Mercer leaned back in his chair. "Doesn't make him innocent." Camille narrowed her eyes. "Funny thing about innocent people," she said. "Security footage tends to prove it." Mercer smirked. Camera system mysteriously stopped working. Too convenient. Then came the twist. The teenager who recorded the arrest posted a second clip. The white woman accusing Walter had been caught on video earlier, putting the wallet into her own purse, and whispering to the cashier, "Watch that old black guy." By sunrise, the video had over 2 million views. Mercer suddenly stopped answering calls. But Walter still sat in jail, and something darker was about to surface. Outside the courthouse, veterans began gathering. Black veterans, white veterans, old Marines, Army retirees. One man stood holding a sign. He fought for U.S. Inside church that Sunday, Pastor Raymond placed a hand on Walter's shoulder. "Brother Brooks," he said softly, "you ain't fighting alone." Walter looked around. Mothers, students, veterans saluting him. For days he had felt small. Now something inside him shifted. Strength returned. Then Camille uncovered something disturbing. Walter wasn't the first. Over 12 black residents had filed complaints against Mercer. Illegal searches, false arrests, humiliation. Every case buried. Then another twist hit. A retired deputy secretly contacted Renee. "I can't stay quiet anymore," he said. He handed over body cam footage. Not from Walter's arrest. From years ago. Mercer laughing after arresting innocent black drivers, calling them easy arrests. Walter watched the footage in silence, then whispered, "All this time." At the town hearing, Mercer stood confident. "These accusations are political." Then the courtroom doors opened, and dozens of veterans walked in, all wearing medals, all standing behind Walter. Mercer's smile disappeared. The hearing was broadcast live. Millions watched. Camille played the gas station footage. Then the hidden deputy videos. Then the teenagers recording. The room turned cold. Mercer finally exploded. "You people just want attention." The courtroom gasped. Walter slowly stood. "You said, 'You people,' the day you cuffed me," he said quietly. "I fought for your freedom while you stripped mine." Silence. Then Walter reached into his pocket and held up the medal Mercer had kicked aside. "My brothers died wearing uniforms," Walter said. "And still, I came home treated like an enemy. Even Mercer looked shaken. The council voted immediately. Suspended. Criminal investigation opened. The woman who lied publicly apologized through tears. I was scared, she admitted. Walter nodded once. Fear ain't an excuse for cruelty. Weeks later, local veterans rebuilt Walter's bike shop and renamed it Brooks Freedom Garage. At the reopening, kids filled the street. Walter smiled for the first time in weeks. I thought getting old meant staying quiet, he said. Turns out, some fights still worth showing up for. And this time, the whole town stood beside him.